Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Stix Pits Christmas Special.
We're so very happy that we were able to get this all together for you. Let's get started.
You know, some people have been asking me, Justin, why is Santa so jolly?
Why is he so jolly?
He's so jolly because Santa knows where all the naughty girls live. Right? You know, and people have also been asking me, Justin, I just want to let you know, why doesn't Santa have any children?
Why not?
He doesn't have any children because he only comes once a year, and when he does, it's down the chimney. Ba-da-zing!
Alright, I got two.
You got two? Let's hear him. Let's hear him.
What do you get when you have, what's one hoe plus two hoe?
What is one hoe plus two hoes?
Well, three hoes, but a jolly Santa.
Ooh, a jolly Santa. Ooh. Ooh. Do you got any more?
One.
Let's hear it.
Alright. Give me a minute to think about this. It's a longer one.
It's a longer one.
What do the female reindeer do when Santa takes all the male reindeer out on Christmas Eve?
What do all the female reindeer do when all the male reindeer are gone? What do they do?
They go into town and blow a few bucks.
Justin, I love it. And on that note, guys, let's start this off by interviewing our friend Liz from Liz Rocket Podcasts. Come on down.
Oh man! I hate to say it, but you butchered it. It's Reese.
Lise! Oh, I did too.
You can re-record that part later. All right.
I'm terrible at
Hello.
names. Hi.
It's fine.
How's it going?
Oh, it's good.
Good. I
Lease?
know, I can't believe I said
Okay,
Liz.
think about like the lease of a building.
The lease of... Oh, there you go. Lease.
That's the way. Okay, so
Lease.
for instance, my Halloween costume was a real estate sign, but it said "Why own when you can lease?" with the way I spell my name, so Lisse.
So you're telling me that your
Avoid me.
family like did a Christmas thing recently, right?
Oh yeah, no, my family. Actually, it's funny because I was thinking earlier today about my best and my worst Christmas experiences.
Mm-hmm. Tell us about those. Tell us about your worst first.
Oh,
if you can. You said you were.
My worst one wasn't actually like. I wish it was comical, but it's not. It's a little bit more like on a sensitive side. But I got the flu on Christmas, and it was an unfortunate year to get it because it would have been Christmas like 2012 that I got the flu and I couldn't make it, and that would have been my last Christmas with my second mother. So unfortunately, and she passed away that March.
Yeah.
So what happened was I literally just got the flu and I was house sitting for a family friend at the time and I was like, phone my grandpa, I'm so sorry, like I have the flu, like I'm not gonna come to Christmas with the flu. I won't do it.
Right? No, that's terrible to do. I wouldn't want someone with the flu coming to my Christmas and be
Right,
like, no,
like-
you can go home. No,
Yeah,
thank you.
no.
Merry Christmas. See
And
ya.
I didn't want to get my family sick. I just try to be like a nice human.
Good.
Yeah, no. So otherwise, it was just shitty because I was like home alone. But on Boxing Day, my grandpa rewarded me by bringing me like every single bit of leftovers that last me like 2.5 weeks, which is great.
There you go.
Being a poor adult is fun.
Right? No, I
Right?
hear you there. Yeah, a lot of
Grandparents
people are
really
struggling
come
with
through.
today's economy and
Cheers
whatnot.
to Grandpa on that one.
Cheers to Grandpa. I love that. Cheers.
Actually, I call him Jeeps.
Jeeps.
I call him Jeeps.
I would call him Jeeves.
I call my grandpa Jeeps and my grandma Jeems.
Jeeps and Jeems?
Jeeps and Jeems.
That's
Actually,
interesting.
there he is.
So going back to your podcast, what are you planning on doing in the new year with your podcast?
It might be an adaptation of my original podcast. So I might end up getting its own page and its own social media platform, as it were.
Well, what did you do in your old podcast? Like, tell us a little bit about what you did
The
before.
old podcast was really I think it was just like a venting for me.
It was a venting.
I got a lot of pent up aggression out.
Yeah, don't we
Right?
all?
Like, my honest to God dream is to be a radio host. I know that's very downgraded. That's very kind of sad to think about.
What? There's nothing wrong with that. It's an awesome job. Are you kidding me?
My ultimate favorite job in the world would be to be a radio
Have you
host.
driven past the guys at X92.9?
To function.
So the show, do you I would love to help help you make some of these
That'd
episodes
be
if
awesome.
you were down.
And that's the thing is my dad's very he has kind of a structure for it himself and hasn't really given me the direction.
Oh, okay, so he
literally
wants to produce this show for you.
Kind of, sort of. He wants me
Okay.
to do all the producing, but he wants to have a say in it.
Oh yeah, is he
Which-
investing in it?
I'm making him buy a camera for it, so yeah.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so he can have some
wait,
say.
you want
I
me to
mean,
do
come
things?
on, right?
Great. Yeah, I need this, and that, and great. Thanks, Dad.
Well, we got one last question for you. Is there anything that you hate about Christmas? About nowadays Christmas?
People underrate Jim Carrey's version of The Grinch.
Really?
Everyone's like, oh, I want to see the cartoon version. Fuck that. I love Jim Carrey. That movie was amazing.
No, I love that.
Every single time I'm sick, I don't care what time of year it is. I want to feel like it's Christmas, and I want to be fucking
There's
happy.
so many,
so I'm gonna watch
so
Jim
many
Carrey's version of The
memorable
Grinch.
parts in that movie that it's just ridiculous.
Right, like I get it. I'm a '90s baby. I grew up like I was in second grade or so when that movie came out in theaters, and I still lose my shit over it. It's fine.
So you hate how underrated that movie is?
Yeah.
That's a perfect answer. That's probably the best answer that I could have expected for that.
Jim
Fuck
Carrey
yeah.
was like the best person to get for that role.
Oh
Right?
my god, right?
You couldn't have had anyone
and on
else play
top
the
of that,
Grinch.
the bitch is Canadian, so he knows what winter's like.
Right? And I actually only learned that just recently, like within the last 2 years that he was Canadian. I was like, hell yeah.
How'd you just
gotta-
learn that?
I lived under a rock, okay?
Oh, jeez.
I know. I don't do much. Anyway, thank you so much for
All right.
coming out to our show.
Thank
it was lovely
you
to have
for
you.
having me.
Merry Christmas.
All right,
Happy New
thanks, boys.
Year. And we'll catch you next time. Thanks to Lease Rocket and Lease Rocket Podcast. Thanks, guys. Awesome. That was good. Okay, well, next up, let's bring out our good friend Zach Taylor from Underdog Entertainment. Let's bring it out. Guys, welcome. How's things tonight?
Chilling. I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing very good, thank you.
Good.
That's
Doing
good.
Tired,
Doing
but-
good.
I'm having fun. Are you having fun?
It's been such a fun night.
It's been a total
crazy.
adventure,
It's
hasn't
been
it?
absolutely wonderful. So I guess we got a few questions for you.
Go for
Let's
it.
start off with what is Underdog Entertainment?
So Underdog Entertainment is a branched entertainment company split between 3 parts: Underdog Records, Underdog Events, and then we have a clothing output that we're going to be hopefully launching in
Jesus.
the new year called Outcast Clothing. Thank you.
Cool.
Mhm.
Outcast Clothing, can't wait.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's very cool. How long have you been doing this?
Like you got like doing what? Like Underdog Entertainment?
And
or-
Underdog Entertainment. How long has this
Oh,
thing
we
been
launched
going on?
August 2014.
Oh wow, eh?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
We've been,
So already-
we've been around here for a year. Our record label has released 2 projects on both of our artists. First year was totally focused on the record label, making sure all of our artists had solid material that we could go out and perform. And this following year is based on events and marketing, and it's looking really promising.
That's
for the new
awesome.
year.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's super exciting. What do you got going on before this year's done?
So we're going up to Edmonton.
Yes,
Yes.
that we are.
We're
That's
going to
brand new
Edmonton.
news. Yeah.
MV Nightclub. We're opening up for Kennedy Jones.
Oh my God, it's gonna be so exciting.
Huge guy. It's gonna be
cool.
super
It's
lit.
gonna be cool.
That's about it. Gonna kick around for Christmas, the New Year. Not
Yeah.
gonna go anywhere, do anything. No. we're
What do you do for Christmas with your family since it's a Christmas episode?
chilling. We don't even go anywhere. We decorate the tree. I feel bad. I missed it this year. I feel like I'm gonna really regret not going and decorating the tree this year.
Right?
That was something I missed. We don't really do. I did bring like a festive drink that we do drink every year. If you'd be
Okay.
down to try it with me.
Sure.
Would you be down?
I'm
We
down.
might need one more cup, but like we're gonna do this. Can you hand me all that shit over there?
Is it okay if I send one of you guys to grab us a cup real quick?
We just
while
need one more cup.
Okay, we need a cup.
Any cup will do. Any old cup will do.
Brain dead.
Okay.
9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
What-
Monday to Friday,
Okay. Fuck yeah.
and I don't do mornings.
That's true. Brain dead.
I don't do
9
mornings.
a.m.
Please, Rocket
The-
comes
The,
with
the only
mine.
mornings
Oh, there we
the
go.
only mornings I do
There we
are
go.
the 3
Okay.
a.m. ones when I'm
Okay.
going to bed.
Cool.
Okay,
we got
so
some mugs.
we got some
mugs. Let's make a drink. I don't normally
Yeah.
drink, but I'm down for this.
All right, word. It's nothing alcoholic, nothing
Oh,
really
no
special.
alcohol.
No,
Oh,
no alcohol.
okay.
We can
Excellent.
toss some bourbon in if you, or we have what, scotch? We have scotch.
We have
There's a
scotch.
house full of
Scotch.
scotch.
There's a house full of scotch.
And isn't it a whiskey night upstairs as well?
No, it's a Scotch night.
It's a
upstairs
Scotch
before
night
it.
upstairs.
so
I
you
just like
can
sneaking
you
my way
can
up
add
there all night.
an extra shot to this if you
Being
want.
cute really helps.
But it goes half and half eggnog, and then
Okay.
you do half and half. Oh, you're
Okay.
gonna have to drink some of that before I put some.
Some of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay. Cheers, guys. Cheers.
But this is, I'm not even kidding. This is what my dad made up with his best friend, like
Oh, but this
like
one is
25 years ago.
Really, I would never have thought to mix pop and eggnog together.
Me neither.
Oh, we got some more
No,
cup.
wait,
No,
wait,
that's
wait.
okay. We got mugs.
We got enough now, but thank you.
We got
thank
enough
you,
now.
thank
Well,
you.
you know
That
what
was
I'm gonna
quick.
do?
That was
Just-
quick.
Just for fun.
Yeah, bring it on in here. Okay, thank you.
Boom, advertising.
So no one has to go up.
Boom.
Oh wait.
No, not sponsored. No, we don't want
No,
those show.
it's
We're
They're
not
just
sponsored.
pretty
I
glad.
wish
I'm
we
not-
were.
I'm not gonna be offended if you don't like it. If you don't like it, I will drink it. No lie.
That's why he wanted to make sure there was enough. How is
It
it?
is weird, isn't it?
Problem.
I totally missed a bunch of things. I don't know why I'm so like blank-minded. I like did everything perfectly, but I forgot everything that's.
Let's hear about it. Let's hear about it.
Underdog
Let's hear
in
about it.
December.
Let's hear
We
about it.
started a benefit concert series called Warp Your Winner. We had the first event. on Wednesday.
Yeah.
That was pretty lit. We had a sold out show. We had Samantha Smith from The Voice come out. It was crazy.
Nice. Very nice.
Christian Hudson, super cool guy.
That was the
Brett
thing that I meant.
McGrady.
Yeah.
So we did that there. We've completely paid off all of our expenses, and $350 already going toward
Congrats.
the shelters. And
Congrats to that.
Friday, 7 days from now, on December 16th, we have the new electric.
Is that 7 days away? A week away?
Oh,
my
7
goodness.
days today at the Blind Beggar. We're gonna have the new electric. All Above Me, Old Bury, Some Fellows, Vibrance, and we have a comic hosting, which is a good friend of mine.
That's
I used to
super
make
cool.
music back with him. Yeah, he's super cool.
I'm gonna be front and center. I'm gonna be so excited. I'm gonna
It's
be
gonna
right
be
up
awesome.
there. It's gonna be
man.
awesome. Stix and Pits is gonna be there for sure. Well, that's super exciting.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, dude, thank you so much for coming out. Like,
course,
I
thank
can't
you.
wait for all the stuff to come in the future with this guy here. You'll probably see him a lot more on Stix and Pits
Thank
for
you, sir.
sure.
I was like trying not to ignore him as much because he's kind of just sitting there.
No, because
That's okay.
What happened?
How's your day? Can we
Let's
just
talk to Justin. Okay, sure. Let's talk
hold
to
on,
Justin.
it's your turn.
Oh, so it's my
Yeah,
turn.
okay, it's
Oh,
your
Hi,
turn.
Justin.
Hi, what's up?
Hey, Justin.
Justin's
So,
okay though. He's the good-looking one. I tell him all he needs to do is just sit there and look good, and like we'll get all the ratings.
Yeah.
People get bored listening to me, but then they look at him and they're like, okay, the show's still worth it. It's okay. So what's going on, Justin? How are you enjoying this?
Oh, it's good.
This is fun,
It's
eh?
good.
Do you like the set?
Yeah.
Everything came together real quick for us, eh?
Yeah.
What would you rate like a 1 out of 10 the Coke Nog, as we call
Ooh. How do you like the Coke Nog?
it? He didn't really like it. I know he didn't.
He
I'm
didn't.
on the fence. I'm on the fence.
You're on the
about it.
fence?
I'd
Like-
still say about it, like a 6 and a 7. Like it's interesting, but it's.
I'd give
I
it a
don't know.
7 or an 8. It's not quite like
Okay.
I
eggnog.
love it.
The Coke
So
thing.
good, right?
I love
like people that like I'm surprised that you're on the fence about it. The only thing that I've heard was this is fucking disgusting or like
Yeah,
holy shit, this changed my life. Like, right?
it's not bad. It's not bad.
Interesting.
Interesting. Well, thank you for having me, guys.
Yes, that was
All
good.
right.
That was good. Awesome.
Cheers.
Guys, that was Zach Taylor. Everyone give him a round of applause. Justin, it's been wonderful out here, hasn't it been?
Oh yes.
Yeah. Are you excited that it's wintertime already? All the snow.
I'm excited for summer.
You're excited
Ready
for next summer? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
See, Calgarians,
Canadian enough.
we
No, I'm
complain
not.
about the cold when it's cold all winter, and then it gets hot, and we complain that it's too fucking
I
hot.
complain about the heat.
Oh, there's
Oh,
tons
I
of
see.
people that there's times where we stayed inside during the summer because it was too hot out, you know, and then cold comes and we're like, oh my god, I just want summer again, right? Like it's terrible.
I'd rather work in heat than
Question
cold, though.
from the
That's
audience.
We have a question from the audience. Let's hear it.
What does Justin want for Christmas?
That is a good
Oh,
question. I was gonna ask him that. Justin, what do you
I
want for
a
Christmas?
drum rack for Christmas.
He wants a drum rack. This guy has been
Nice.
upgrading his drum kit. For those of you who have seen videos of the drum kit, it's a Frankenstein drum kit. We have an orange drum kit and a black drum kit, kind of mishmashed together, but it works. And a cool snare. Tell us about the snare. Tell us about your badass snare.
I don't know. It's not cheap. It's
It wasn't
fucking,
cheap. What kind of snare was it?
$500 Mapex. Can't
Like,
remember
tell
what
us
it's
the feeling
called.
it gives you, not it's like.
Oh, it just makes me just
Yeah,
fill my
yeah.
pants.
Oh, man, the
Every
first time
Every
we brought
pop
it.
is just.
That's what I thought. No.
He actually won't even let other drummers, like if my girlfriend wants to drum on the drum kit or something like that, like he won't let other drummers drum on it. He'll kind of let me, but
How badass is your girlfriend?
my girlfriend's pretty badass.
Like, I figured as
She's
much,
pretty
but
cool.
holy shit.
She's pretty cool,
Anyways,
right?
continue.
Anyway, continue. So this guy wants a drum rack. He's gonna get the drum rack because Justin
Eventually.
gets what he wants.
Pretty much.
And it's gonna be awesome, and we're gonna rock so many shows. Justin, I love having you on this stuff.
Fuck yeah, it's
Fuck
sweet.
yeah. Okay, well, I guess next up is the righteous Ryan from all the forging episodes. Ryan, come on down.
Sure.
Come on down.
We're not doing light stuff.
We're not doing light stuff. You don't want to plug yourself in?
No.
We might have time later to plug yourself in and
We
dance
could.
around. You could always dance around during the musical performance.
I could be a tree.
You want me to come clear off your table there?
I'm busting.
Please,
out
please,
my-
please.
All that shit.
I know, right? Ryan, what is going on, good sir?
Not much.
Not much.
Having fun.
Same old stuff.
Same old
It's
stuff.
doing wonderful. You excited for Christmas?
I am.
You got a lot coming up soon after Christmas, don't you?
Yeah, after Christmas we're going on a cruise.
Where are you going to?
Are you at 70,000 tons of metal?
No.
Oh,
It's
no.
called
That'd be cool.
Shiprocked.
You
That'd
got
be
me
cool.
like really up.
It's basically a cruise with like 30 different bands. We're gonna go on a boat.
So they
and
took the
ship
idea
this.
of 70,000 tons of metal.
They took like 70,000 tons of metal and toned it down to like more rock and roll.
Right.
There is one band on the ship that's pretty metal that I'm actually really stoked to see. But like other bands like Papa Roach are bands that like I've wanted to see since I was a kid. So
Here,
goals.
it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. I was gonna
Like
say
you
I'll
have a
interrupt you
turn.
for 2 seconds to
Fuck,
switch you
can,
over.
You can read?
I can. I recently learned, actually.
It took such a
Yeah.
long time,
Yeah, it was actually.
but we got him there.
I'm vaping on your set.
Please vape away. As a
Oh my
matter of
God.
fact, that's one of the first questions.
Oh, what is your favorite holiday vape flavor?
My favorite holiday.
Do you even? Yeah. Yeah.
The closest thing I've had to a holiday one was like a cranberry apple. It was pretty good.
Okay.
I liked it, but like in this day and age, there's guys out there. I swear to God, I came across like maple bacon, fucking.
Talk a little louder for us.
I came across a maple bacon e-juice. Talk quiet when I smoke pot. It's okay. I have a card.
I love that. So anyway, well, what about like a candy cane flavor or something like that?
I've gone the menthol route, but it's usually
But they have every kind of flavor. You've never tried any like candy cane or
I
anything
don't
like
know,
that?
Would candy cane just taste like peppermint? Because I've
It
tried
might.
peppermint.
Yeah, I guess. I guess. Yeah, that's true.
I've tried flavors like there's like flavors that taste like Trident gum, and then there's flavors that taste like banana bread.
Yeah.
I'd like to see things go like a savory sort of way,
Mm-hmm.
like get like a roast chicken flavor. It'd be pretty
Steak and
sweet.
eggs.
Potatoes.
Yeah, or like cigar and whiskey.
Is there like a green tea flavor or anything like that?
There is a green tea flavor actually.
'Cause I would smoke that.
There's actually there's one flavor I've tried that's like almost like a lemon tea flavor.
Oh,
It
okay.
actually
That'd be quite nice.
It
That'd be
tastes
quite
like
nice.
lemon tea. It's actually not that bad.
You know what? Is there an eggnog flavor and a Coke flavor? Because I might mix those two together.
Do you want some more, man?
Or just do
I'll finish
eggnog,
this one first.
just eggnog Coke flavor. That's patented. Alex is patenting that.
Boom, we're gonna start selling that stuff. Sticks and pits all the way.
Sticks and Pits e-juice.
All the way. It's gonna be great. Justin, what's some of the next questions?
Well, we got what's your favorite holiday drink? You like that
Yeah.
Coke nog? Nog in your Coke?
The Coke eggnog is really good because I'm a big fan of rum and eggnog. So all that's missing is like a nice shot of like a spiced rum, and it would be fantastic.
And then we got it, right?
Yes.
Great.
I like that. So we've been forging for a long time now, haven't we?
Yeah.
When did we start doing that? Like
I don't know. You
July?
said you called me up and said we're gonna try to do some stuff in the backyard with fire and metal, and I was down from there.
Yeah, very beginning. I have a couple of the pieces that we've actually been working on down here.
Oh, you do you?
We actually did some work with Brandon when you weren't able to make it to that one episode, but we flattened this out. This thing right here was one's very circular, wasn't it?
It was like a big ass bolt from the train yard.
It was a big bolt, and what we're doing is we're flattening it into an axe, and I don't know if those of you who can see it, but that thing is getting pretty flat. I can't wait to turn this into an actual axe, but what I think we could even do with this is turn this into a splitter. What every blacksmith should do when he first starts off blacksmithing is make his own tools, as a matter of fact, right? It kind of makes sense.
Into a splitter. We could just bring it to a point.
Yeah, right? Exactly. We can almost just grind it off at this point and turn it right into the splitter.
I'd flatten it a bit more just so you're not grinding for 2 hours to make that pointy.
Right? Yeah, just flatten it a little bit more, right?
Yeah.
What we've been trying to do, guys, is we've been trying to forge weld pieces together, and that was a little bit harder than we expected. I'll show you what Gabor's been doing. Gabor's been trying to take wire and wrap it around two of the railroad spikes to keep it together, and then we take this stuff called borax and we sprinkle it on, and what that does is it has a chemical reaction with the oxidizing metal and keeps it from oxidizing, so you can get a nice solid weld in between there when you bash them together. And he's been having a hell of a time with this. So what we decided to do is take solid pieces of metal, such as this piece of rebar here. What we're going to do is Sorry, I shouldn't have put that down.
It's not the one that we smashed.
This is the one that we were smashing into a sword. But once we turn this into a wedge, we're going to make a mark into it, hammer that down, so you can start folding your metal over and
That'll
stuff like
be
that,
red
right?
hot, though.
And when it's one solid piece, it'll make it much easier instead of having two pieces kind of like strung together with wire. That just didn't work. By having one solid piece, we're going to get some definite welds with this
It's
stuff.
all hit or miss.
Question from the audience.
Let's hear it.
Are you actually gonna do that live right now?
Not right now. That would be that
Fire
would
up the welding.
like 3 hours later. Okay, guys, we're back. We're all fucking tired.
I could go fire up the thing right now.
No.
Yeah,
No.
we're not gonna do that. What I would like for Christmas is I would like to have a garage so that I could set up the forge in the garage.
Oh, wouldn't that be wonderful?
And then we could just sit in the garage.
That's probably been the hardest part about forging in the winter so far is how fucking cold it gets in Calgary. It's like what, -30 outside right now, guys?
But
The
up
real
until now,
feel
it's
is
been
minus
fucking, like,
32.
spring up until like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but try keeping metal
Right.
at 1200 degrees.
That's
when
the
it's
issue with
-30.
Alberta
Live
living.
in
You
wind
live in
chill.
Alberta, and it's
Live
like
in Alberta.
it's like -15, and then all of a sudden you get slammed with like, oh, by the way, it's going to be -30 tomorrow, and you're like, there's no way that's going to happen. It's
like
it's
No, it
minus
totally
15
happens.
today.
It totally
Like,
happens.
1 second. It
And then
was
for the
really
past
inconvenient.
week, we've all been frozen and inside.
Right? That's ridiculous. What are you looking forward to for forging? What do you want to see us accomplish here?
More knives.
More knives. We
Like
haven't
that
even finished a
first-
single
we
one.
We finished that one.
Roughly,
sort
but then
of.
we twisted it.
Yeah, and then we reheated it and twisted the handle to make it look more aesthetically pleasing.
And that was an awesome twist. Those of you who didn't see the twist, that was on the forging episode number 2. It's
That's
pretty
probably
cool.
the most excited you'll ever see me.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. So you want to see us finish a knife?
I want to see us finish a knife. I also think maybe venturing into the realm of like maybe like spearheads that you could mount to a wooden pole.
That's smart.
Right?
That's smart. That's pretty
Something
cool.
like that. Right?
I think we actually need to get investors to get us an anvil of some sort. We'll put it out there. Anyone who wants to donate any kind of like anvil to us to help us out, that'd be
or high
absolutely
carbon
wonderful.
steel.
Or high carbon
high
steel.
carbon
We'll
metals.
take any
we
of
will
that.
take that.
Right?
Leaf springs from your truck.
Anything.
Don't steal our ideas.
Well, awesome, dude. Thank you so much for coming out and always being part of Stix and Pits episodes. I love having you all the time. Thank you so much.
Oh, handshakes.
Handshakes
Fist bump.
and fist bumps. Boom. Merry
Yeah,
Christmas and
handshake.
Happy New Year and all that good stuff.
And all that good stuff. My beer's done anyways. I gotta go get
So
a
that's
refill.
perfect timing. Excellent. Okay. Well, I think that pretty
Hi,
much.
Mom.
I think that pretty much wraps it up. Justin, why don't you come back and sit over here and we'll wrap up the episode.
I warmed it up with
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
That's what that smell was. Yeah, everyone give Ryan a round of applause. Yes. Well, Justin,
What up?
that was another great episode. How'd you feel about that?
Good.
That was good, eh? Did you have fun setting up all this stuff?
Oh, for sure. I was totally like an asshole, but it's good.
Well, thanks for coming out, buddy.
Oh, yeah, no
Sure.
problem.
Let's keep on making this happen. Okay, thanks
Always.
everyone for watching, and we'll catch you next time on Stix and Pits. Later. Up next, we're gonna rock out with Zach Taylor and perform a song "No Love" with our friends Johnny Loads and Stevie Dix.
Perfect. Sorry.
Here we go, we're Stix and Pits, and we're here with Zach Taylor. We're gonna do our performance of "No Love" for you all.
Yeah,
Something like this.
yeah. Shit, that's something gets through to me. All this talk about whatever you should see. But no amount of talking can fix it, you just gotta know. That's why you ain't getting at all. No way, no, you ain't getting at all. No way, no way. Yo, we kicked it like it's okay. Up all night, that's Bruce Wayne. I was down for the ride, but I guess you're on to new things. Using to roll the dice, but then you started playing games. Trying to see your future, but I wasn't even in the mental state. Out of my lane, don't tell me you love me. You're just on some bullshit and can't sympathy from me. Don't text me saying alone, find someone like you to love. I don't think you got the memo, that's the whole plan, right? You won't get off my back, always mad about what you don't have. Whining about the kids I got, you might as well just take it back. ain't get no refunds. Since you said that we done, at least I give it a shot. Cause I know you didn't give one. You mad cause I left, but you're the one who left me. Made it seem like my fault, forced an apology. So please take the story, get out of my life before the slamming in your face. And I'm gonna say goodbye straight up. No amount of talking, you picture you to start it now. That's why you ain't good at all. No way, no you ain't good at all. But we kicked it like it's okay. Up all night, that's Bruce Wayne. I was down for the ride, but I guess you're on to new things. Using a roll the dice, but when you started playing games, trying to see the future, but I wasn't even in the frame. So the Twitter followers, Instagram views, hanging out with all my money. Get through this shit, couldn't finish my sentence without her rubbing her phone. While she used it, I was lucky, hoping it would doesn't stop. Even watch a movie, I would hear her political thing. Pretty sure she picked that chick over me anytime. Slam, but even if I hear anything again, not to spin a ball of death, but that probably is mad cause I left, but you're the one who left me. Made it seem like my fault, forcing an apology. So please take the story, get out of my life. I'm gonna slam it in your face and I'm gonna say goodbye. No amount of talking, and fixing you to start it now. That's why you